Всем хихех, с вами Ежи. Продолжим заценивать We Happy Few. Продолжим? Продолжим. Так, блядь. У нас муляжи. Ёшкин. Вот такие моменты будут сохраняться почаще. Чего мы не пролезем тут?
Attention all personnel, the Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
Guard duty again.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur Was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Shiner and Arthur Askey. Don't miss this uproarious comedy. Attention all personnel.
Oh, I can't go, Percy. I feel terrible. I keep wanting to throw up, but I never quite can.
But we're supposed to We're supposed to tell the scouts about the plants across the river.
Actually, you're supposed to tell the scouts while I nod sagely.
I can't hear you.
You're not sick, Percy. Just go and tell the scouts about the plants.
I can't talk to them.
Do you think they're going to be nasty to you without me?
No.
Well, I'm vomiting.
I want to make my brother some tea.
Are you going to just not show up? Alright, look. I'll phone them. Just remember to turn the flame off this time. Alright?
Any plague mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so eradicated. Safely.
Have I shown you the picture? I have.
О, так нормально. Так. Сопротивление хребет мы сломали, а немцы за это спасибо сказали, и на нашей груди появились медали. Понятно.
Attention all personnel. To allow time to repair the mannequins, bayonet practice has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning.
Righto, sir. Day, sir.
Фу, я уже думал, все.
Attention all personnel. Some of the latrines are in the process of being
Этот
moved from the
любопытный.
old holes to brand new holes. If you see a latrine somewhere you're not used to, please make sure it is actually over a hole. For reasons I shouldn't have to explain. Attention all personnel. Any soldier interested in planning next year's Victory Garden talk to Corporal Elstree at Met.
What's that? Who's
Двое.
there?
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Sharp and Arthur Ashley. Don't miss this uproarious comedy.
Stop pushing your damn No plan survives contact with the enemy, you know?
Gives you a sense of purpose.
Так, а если я хочу загрузить? А загрузить с главного меню только что.
All personnel, the movie tonight
Че, серьезно? Ча-ча, ча-ча. Ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду-ду. Не-не-не. Так не пойдет. Так, они что, все сбросили, что ли? О, здравствуй, Трант. Ты прям на стриме моих стримов. Блин, сначала надо. Ёшкин дрын. Ладно. Почему сначала? Я что-то так и не понял. Зачем тогда сохраняться?
Just saying, maybe we should
Attention all personnel. Patrols should be particularly careful in the forest. More than the usual number of plague victims have been spotted recently.
Почему-то прячется он только вот в таких цветочках, ромашках. Да не, я вообще сетевые не очень. Я за сюжет, за геймплей. Вот тем более Рейч я прошел уже давно. Ой-ой-ой.
All personnel,
Спасибо.
Repair the mannequins. Bayonet practice has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning.
Вот как тут быть? Меня совсем не видно.
I'm not sure that actually was V-meat, if you know what I mean.
Attention all personnel, please remember to boil all water this week. There have been some issues with the pipes. You may want to take an extra joy or two as boiling may break it down.
Righto, sir.
Who's there?
Attention all personnel.
А этот что
The
там
Merry Band
остался?
players are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined,
What's that?
please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
Jerry's in the house. Smoke him out.
Attention all personnel. The intruder should be captured alive if possible. It is
Ой-ой-ой-ой-ой-ой.
It's started. It's finally stopped. To my ears.
Molly said the key was in General Bing's office. And he's absolutely not in his desk. Why doesn't that surprise me? No one saw me hide. I bet I could stay here forever. At least until I starved to death. Piano music, eh? Maybe I should have a read and play it. There's something behind this bookcase, isn't there? I feel positive there's something that could open this.
Что там, кто проверить решил? А, нужно это, я понял.
Attention all personnel. The movie tonight will be Bulldog Sees It Through. Brilliant mystery story. Stars Jack Buchanan, Greta Gibbs, with Ronald Shiner as Pub.
Так. О,
Well, all right, clever clogs. A hatch.
о,
If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
Угу. Повредить... А, да, точно, я же за этим пришел сюда. Так, ну ладно. О, другое дело. Вот, дротики с транквилизатором, это отлично. Если дротить, то с транквилизатором обязательно. В далеком 1964 году люди читали книги в кавычках, чтобы улучшить разные навыки. Объясняет как бы молодежи. Было такое дело, ребята, раньше. Так. Где дротики взять? Где мои дротики с транквилизатором? Ага. А, он здесь. Что, этот приляжет отдохнуть или нет? Должен лечь отдохнуть, по идее. Нет? Ребята, все нормально. А так, слабо. Ола! Учитесь, салаги. Нет, вы не заметили. Ай, ай.
Attention all personnel. The intruder should be captured alive if possible. It is not necessary to capture him unharmed.
That's some more punishment.
Все. Все, ребята. Вы думали, так просто меня поймут? Я неуловим. Иди гуляй, я в ромашках. Забавно. Алкаш. Так, где-то здесь.
You're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined, please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
Верстачок. Угу. Чай почти могу сделать себе. А, я как бомж, может, они из-за этого меня бьют. Надо одеть красивый костюм. FPS-очка просела. Угу. Так, нет. Тревогу мы подавать не будем.
Attention all personnel. It is time to paint the tacks again. If your feet are sore from marching all day, take a break and join the paint.
Ой, здрасте.
Any volunteers will be excused from marching.
It started! It's finally started!
Go back to Germany, you swine! For England and St. George!
Hold that for another beat! We beat you once, we'll beat you again!
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play Happy Hamlet at 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet.
Да что за дела? Нет. Нет. Никто и не понял, что это я. Поняли? Ой.
Attention all. Attention. One or more infiltrators have been spotted inside the camp. If you don't recognize the soldier, grab and hold him until his sergeant can vouch
Все,
for him.
ребята.
If he runs, kill him.
Я ниндзя. Мне только повредить генератор осталось, да, все-таки? То есть не всю миссию выполнять. О, у меня даже дверь открыта. Ой, здорово. Ой, там что-то кто-то ходит.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
Так, ну все, повреждаем тут.
Right. All right. Here goes.
Attention.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ollie.
Infiltrators.
He knew it was alarmed, didn't he? Get to the general secret hatch.
Я с вами вообще и разговаривать не буду. Ага, конечно, давай, догони. Тут надо в бункер. Все, до свидуля.
Papier-mâché tanks. Newspaper and fucking glue. Right. Now, if I can make it back to Ollie alive, he'll help me get out of town. Assuming that wasn't another lie, that won't be an awkward conversation at all, will it?
Так, теперь попробую как до него добраться, сейчас вспомню. Так просто, да?
Attention all personnel. If you find any plague mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so they can be eradicated.
Нет, что-то далеко меня.
I'm getting old.
Надо поесть. Все время забываю, что надо есть что-то. Так, а тут вроде бы ребята какие собрались. Надо переодеться. А, я и так нормально.
I could probably come in the way I got out, in the back of the station.
Young Artie! Come on up!
Плоть победы. И как у него тут все. Напридумано. Настоящий шизофреник. Погоди.
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was
It's
alarmed?
a shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew!
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armor. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
We wouldn't have given them Percy and the
We're all
others.
risen up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train. Oh my God. I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
You don't forget a thing like that.
Didn't you hear me? I convinced the Germans they had my birthday wrong. And if it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised. I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany. You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Apple Home. How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No. You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing you took this to the bridge at Maidenholm, and supposing you told the bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholm.
And Appleholm has the only bridge out of Welling-to-Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.
That's Margaret. From school. Margaret, what's her name? She was supposed to go on the train, but then she disappeared and no one would talk about it.
Вообще она похожа на Элизабет из Биошока. Так, ну что, отправляемся к мосту Соломанка. Вот жалко, что вот этот весь текст не переведен.
Our daily recreational activities. What are we going to do for fun today? Well, how about Simon Says? I love Simon Says. We played it, hasn't it?
I think this might be the one Sally and me tried to blow up. I always wondered what happened to the letters. There was an awful lot of smoke.
Ребята какие-то ништяки ищут. Привет, девчонки.
Well, nothing lasts forever, does it?
Watch out for the ones with plague. They look sick, but then they suddenly become wild dogs.
Been a while, hasn't it?
The worst of it is, we did things the Germans didn't even ask us to do.
Так, все, короче, о чем-то жалеют, каются. Или просто сходят с ума. Или и то, и другое, и третье.
How do you think I used to run 100 meters?
Да, на самом деле, я то же самое сейчас говорю, просто метровку. В реале мне тоже стало тяжелее. Может, с ним перетереть?
Have you been sleeping all right?
It's nice to talk. It's good to talk.
Didn't we go to school together? Miss Bing's class.
Stay where I can see you.
To say it.
No one likes a lurker.
It's worse not to.
Jesus. Oh my God.
Тяжело парню бежать. Ну, я примерно так же побежал, наверное.
We can't run with all this stuff. You better throw something away before something starts chasing you.
Так, лапту оставим. Лаптой по хребту очень хорошо. Лаптой по хребту. Тур-ту-тур. Ту-ту. А тут что, тоже можно ништяков нарулить? Ладно, побежали. Что это там? Ведите, говорит, все прилично. Видимо, сейчас что-то подгружается, FPS упал. Констамбль. Так, дайте один костюм. Раз мне надо пообщаться с констамблем.
Lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Hell, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Hell, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
Well, Constable Wright, I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridge inspector?
This device detects structural irregularities using shortwave radar. But I don't think it will show me the real problem. Will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take their joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
That's not for you to decide, is it?
No, sir. The maintenance hatch is that way, sir. I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Смотри у меня.
Oh, bugger. If I really was from Central, I'd have the card, wouldn't I? There is another way, though, isn't there?
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down. Number 2. Now serving number 2. Welcome to the Rehabilitation Centre.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector from Central. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
Deposit your personal belongings into this box, retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room. Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
Эй, ты чё? Давай. Ну, чё? Кнопку какую надо нажать, короче, или просто постоять подольше. Ну да, можно экран покрутить иногда.
Make thee mightier yet. God to make thee mighty. Make thee mightier yet.
Congratulations! You have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
I hope she's not watching and judging.
Wonderful. Please proceed to the next room. In case there is any residual odor of the garden district on you, please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
Is that licorice? Why licorice?
Get ready for the most important moment in your rehabilitation. Please take your favorite flavor of joy. Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry.
Так, ну, пожалуй, я бы взял клубничный.
I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
Oh, damn it! They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they?
О. На один пол можно залипать. Ребята, перерыв. Ну что, насмотрелся? Ну ладно, ладно, пойдем. Ой, какие веселые ребята. И, ребят, да вы просто на позитиве тут. Видно сразу, что добрые, хорошие.
Lovely day for it.
Righto.
В темном углу такого. А с тобой что случилось? Ты статуя? Шнырь?
Happiness is a choice.
Please head into the theatre and take a seat.
Так, это комната только для просмотра дяди Джека. Прочие виды времяпровождения запрещены. При необходимости используйте уютные домики. Чё, как дела? А, привет.
Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Huh? Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society. And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now, what should you do if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another, and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day. And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always sit on a bench, relax and open the Hamlin au Courant. Take a load off. No one will bother you when you're sitting on a bench. Unless you've made them very angry. Well, or, I don't know, watch Jack Worthing on television. I hear he's very good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in tomorrow for another Etiquette Minute with Jack Worthing. That's me.
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful? Now, please proceed to the 3rd floor, where you will be tested on what you've just relearned.
Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them and we shan't have disagreements.
serious?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellinghton-Uэллс. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like how you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Oh dear, no. Player 1, that's not the answer we're looking for. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer. Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy, B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake, and why not pop a joy, C. Why does everything have eyes?
That's right, Player 1. Just popping a joy is not always enough. We do have standards, you know. Player 2, I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right. Well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes.
Player 1, that's exactly right. If you need to get somewhere, don't lurk about like a rotten downer, or run like you're fleeing the scene, or jump about. No need to be in a hurry in Hamlin Village. Player 2, do try to pay attention. We want you to succeed. Mrs. Sackville, your question, please.
If you want to make friends with me, should you A. Give me flowers, B. Talk about old times, C. Stop staring at me, why is everything staring?
No, I'm afraid we don't like to talk about old times in Hamlin Village. Who can remember them after all? Ha 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 ha. Oh dear, it looks like the eyes have you both, as they say. How disappointing. Remember, doctors are here to help you. If you've forgotten your joy, doctors will smell it right away, and they'll give you a quick injection to make your day a lovely one. Dr. Byron, what is your question?
What happens when you take too much joy? A. You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please, God, make them stop staring.
That's right, Player 1. It hardly matters. You might lose a few hours, but sooner or later, you'll find yourself on a bench, no worse for the wear. Oh, Player 2, today is just not your day, is it? But you can always come back for a 7th try. And that concludes this episode of Oh Behave. I hope you made it to the village. If you didn't, remember, we're always happy to give you another shot if you're willing to behave like a decent citizen. Of course we are. Here in Hamlin Village, we're always happy.
Well, that's a relief.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
What the hell? I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest
pissed in the feet.
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like how you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Oh dear, no. Player 1, that's not the answer we're looking for. Player 2, I'm afraid the eye was not the right answer. Mrs. Brown.
To sleep, perchance to dream. Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you. Just, watching the day go by.
May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. Well, sir, welcome back. Oh, and in case your rustication has been of long duration, please bear in mind there is now a nocturnal curfew. Best be indoors after nightfall, sir.
If I want him to bugger off, I bet a nice bottle of scotch would help. Lovely day for it.
Isn't this wonderful? Oh, welcome back to civilization.
Так, кто королева Англии?
Lovely weather.
You're looking nice and trim.
All right.
I've got a new compliment machine. It's so clever.
So from here, I've got to get to St. George's home and then into the parade. Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade, like the one I left on my desk in the parade. How do I get a new one? Wait, the old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break in and steal some blanks. Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back.
You know what? Never mind. Next week? Arthur? Arthur Hastings!
Lovely day for it.
Don't you lovely day for it me, you idiot. It's me! Sally! Oh, I knew it was you. I mean, the glasses, the hair, the really adorable jacket. Don't ask me how. You're not that awkward little boy anymore, are you? But the way you walk, it's like the mask isn't even there. I just knew. There's Arthur.
Sally? You look fantastic.
This ancient thing. I've had it 2 weeks. I'm out of my mind with boredom.
Green and white checked. Your dress, the last time I saw you. Running out the door.
That horrible gingham dress. Oh, God, that takes you back. You're off your joy.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, ye of little fucking faith. I'm not going to turn you in. Whatever possessed you to go off your joy?
Percy.
Oh, God.
I saw a picture of him. I promised I'd look after him in Germany. I have to go and find him.
How are you going to get out? Do you even have a letter of transit?
Absolutely. On my desk, in the city.
Good Christ. Just tell the policeman that. I'm sure they'll wave you right on through.
Yeah, haven't figured that bit out yet.
I'm very close with General Byng.
Of course you are.
No.
You always did have a knack for making helpful new friends.
I mean, I could go see him and ask him to give you a letter of transit.
Don't put the General out on my account. I'm sure you've only so many favours you can ask of him.
My God. You still hate me, don't you?
Yeah, well, I've only been wondering for the past 14 years.
We were 16.
How could you?
Because I liked him. Because he had that adorable beard. I don't know. There isn't a reason for everything. You're the last bloody person who should be off his joy.
I can't believe you are.
Believe me. Take enough stuff. Look. Some downer broke into my lab last week. Literally tore the bars off the windows, and the ridiculous thing is I forgot to lock the front door. Point is, it's a horrible, terrible world out there. I just don't see you smashing your way into the city without a great deal of help.
Oh, no. Not me.
I'm living on the King's Road right now.
Of course you are.
I couldn't exactly have stayed there, could I? Like nothing happened.
Look, I'm sorry. This isn't what I meant to... Maybe we could help each other. Maybe I could come by when I'm feeling... better? Brilliant. You arse. How about going to the King's Road, knocking on her door and apologising grievously? And asking nicely for a letter of transit. She knows General Bing.
Damn it, lads, she's Scarper. Oh, but what have we here? A friend of Miss Boyle's, innit? Funny, you don't seem all high and mighty. Perhaps we can express our feelings about Miss Boyle to her friend.
I'll put a damper on you!
Ha! Cheer up, you bastard!
Keep calm!
You're really bringing me down.
Why don't you...
Now, what's all the scuffle?
Да что происходит,
You've been having an altercation in the alley?
Nothing you need to worry about, Constable. I'll, just be on my way.
And where is it you're on your way to? Precisely.
Just off to see an old friend on St. George.
Меня сейчас вырубит.
No need to be in such a hurry. The bridge to St. George is, under renovation.
Умру.
Oh. For how long?
I hesitate to prognosticate, sir. Dr. Faraday's the only one who knows how to fix the ridiculous contraptions on them bridges. Word has been sent, but we've not had the courtesy of a reply.
Why don't you, I don't know, go to Dr. Faraday's house?
Because Dr. F has removed to a secret location, the, location which headquarters keeps, secret.
All right. I'll ask your headquarters then.
You some kind of troublemaker. Stay out of city business.
I suppose.
Да.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
Так. Мне нельзя бегать.
Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back.
You know what? Never mind.
Okay,
Next week? Arthur? Arthur Hastings!
Lovely day for it.
Don't you lovely day for it me, you idiot. It's me! Sally! Oh, I knew it was you. I mean...
You arse. How about going to the King's Road, knocking on her door and apologising grievously? And asking nicely for a letter of transit. She knows General Bing.
I won't let you bring me down.
Now, what's all the scuffle? You've been having an altercation in the alley?
I suppose if I want to go and make up with Sally, I need to get Dr. Faraday to come fix his bridge. So I need to visit police headquarters and find out where he's gone. Not risky at all. It's always a little extra complicated with Sally, isn't it?
Move along, please. What's done is done. Nothing to see here. Past is history. Now, mind your own business. Yesterday is no place to live.
Hello. I'm attempting to locate Dr. Faraday. Can you tell me where I can find him?
I'm afraid that information is not for public consumption, sir.
I can tell him where to find Bobby Hickenbotham, though.
Oh, for heaven's sake. He's not at the Reform Club again, is he? He was supposed to go to Lud's Own.
Well, apparently he feels so guilty that Dr. F has been deprived of the liberties which are the birthright of every English citizen, he's gonna get his arse spanked.
Constable Bevan, I'm not the public. I'm from the Department of Archives, Printing and Recycling. We're conducting an investigation into Dr. Faraday's handling of municipal records relating to the maintenance of the interinsular bridges. 2 requests have already been sent by Miss Bing to your superior requesting this information. If I have to go back to the parade, Miss Bing's next letter regarding this apparently deliberate festinance will include the name of the last person I talked to. Will that be you, Constable, or the chap who keeps the constabulary's address book?
In that case, sir, why don't you take the elevator on up to records? They'll sort you out.
Thank you. I shall.
What the hell is festinance?
They deprived Dr. Faraday of his liberties, but he made all the bridges.
Percival Hastings, is it not?
No, it's Arthur. Percival went away.
Odd. There are some things you think you will never forget. But then, I suppose you do.
I'm Arthur. Arthur Hastings.
Memories play tricks on you, do they not?
You must get back on board!
How old are you, Mr. Hastings?
I'm 13. They typed my birthday wrong on the card.
So, why are you here?
I'm just here to take my brother to the train.
Hello? Constable Bevan said you're the chap who has Dr. Faraday's current address.
That's right. I've got records of everyone's address back there. All alphabetical. I'm quite proud of it.
So, where has Dr. Faraday relocated to?
Oh, I can't tell you that. You're not a constable. I guess it would take 2 of you to make one constable, if you had platform shoes. Right. Anyone else you'd like me to not tell you the address of?
You're very helpful.
That's what everyone says. You know, I used to patrol the street. It was lovely. Shopkeepers give you sandwiches, ladies flirt, the warm sun on your coat. One misstep, and they put you in the records room. It's hardly fair. He was breathing when I left him.
Where do you think you're going then?
Никуда, никуда. закрыл. Так, куда это мы идем? Извините.
If they're alphabetical, maybe I can find Dr. F's address myself. F for Faraday. If I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
Ну, это много весит.
Aha! He certainly does have this place organised. Dr. Faraday's in Lud's home. That's crazy. Why? And how do I get to Lud's home? Aren't they renovating it? What's all that about Bobby Hickenbotham? He's supposed to check up on Dr. Faraday, but he's at the Reform Club instead, getting his arse spanked? He must have some sort of ID that lets him cross to Lud's home. Maybe I could borrow it. The Reform Club. This is where that chap is supposed to be getting spanked, isn't it? The one with the credentials for crossing the bridge to Lud's home. I wonder if I can borrow his paperwork while he's busy being punished. I have the oddest feeling about this place. Like I should come back. Maybe not during the day. you are.
I can't wait to see how they fixed up Lud's home.
Just, watching the day go by. It's actually sort of pretty at night, in a fatal sort of way. Hello?
Hello. Please hold your invitation up to the camera.
I don't exactly have an invitation as such, just a healthy curiosity.
It's a private club. You must have an invitation.
Я клубиться хочу. О. Я не понял, где.
Right. I can take his stuff, and then I can walk. That's new.
Я вообще не понял, как я сюда проник все-таки. Жесть.
Poor guy. He was having so much fun.
Удочку заберете.
Percy, they said you got a caning at school.
Yes.
Did it hurt very much?
No.
Are you sure you're going to be alright?
Yes.
Do you understand why?
Why? What?
Well, why you got the caning.
Yes.
Did you really kick a rubbish bin in Leslie Crowden's face?
No, I didn't.
Right. Did you kick a rubbish bin?
Yes.
Did it then go into Leslie Crowden's face?
I didn't see him. I didn't see him. He came around the corner. He came around the corner.
Oh, that's not at all your fault then.
Oh, good. Are you being sarcastic?
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
I hate it when you're sarcastic.
I know.
Sorry to bother.
Ой-ой-ой.
Mother, I've come to bring you a pint and milk.
Бетон накрыли. Ой.
You will take your joy immediately.
Я прям чувствую себя ассасином. Ёшкин, блин.
Excuse me. I've been asked to check up on Dr. Faraday.
Where's Bobby Hickenbotham? The executive committee don't let just anyone drop by the lab, you know.
Why not?
Because they might be friends of Dr. F. You know what Dr. F could do with a bucket of motorline and a handful of mechanical bits? No, I don't either. And that's the point, isn't it?
He's, at the Reform Club. Again.
What are you implying?
Apparently he feels a bit guilty about Dr. F. You don't know about his, penchant?
Bobby Hickenbotham is marrying my sister. And I will thank you not to cast any perverted aspersions at his reputation. I have been ordered by the General himself to ask for credentials from the Beautification Committee. Have you got any?
There you go.
Fine. Watch out for anyone chattering away in something that don't sound like English. They're like mad dogs, and they'll give you plague. And keep your mouth shut about pensions, right? Oh, you better take these, in case you do catch plague over there. Not that I would weep.
Lud's Hole. That's where they've quarantined all the wastrels with plague, isn't it? That's a cheery thought.
That's the story of this Red
riding hood at the wolf.
Oh, I look like an utter perv in this suit. At least I'll fit in among pervs.
Вызывает тревогу у всех, кроме латексных фетишистов.
On the other hand, it ought to protect me against electricity and lightning and things.
He said it was just a cough.
Well, he's sprouting, isn't he?
He said he hadn't got a scratch.
I'd call those scratches, wouldn't you?
Are you sure it's safe to get that close?
You won't catch it from looking.
There could be spores.
Try not to get bitten. They go a bit crazy towards the end.
Thanks, I'll be careful.
Run, if you don't want to end up like him.
Christ, I think she's about to snap.
Здорово, картофан. Я уже заканчиваю. Блин, какой-то жесткий чувак, на самом деле. Надо от него сваливать. Блин, перемен еще. Моя в противогазе нормальская. Ты тоже, что ли?
I've really gone out of their way to isolate Dr. Faraday.
Ясно,
Must be extremely dangerous. It's not personal.
Да, жизнь-то отлично, чё. Все хорошо. Спасибо. Как твоя жизнь?
Fucking stuck. Roger, what did you do to the fucking valve, huh? You over-tightened it, didn't you? Jesus fucking Christ. Why'd I have to fall for a stupid fucking mechanical imbecile? I told you to leave the plumbing the fuck alone!
Чё таки надо?
What the fuck are you doing here? Oh, leave us alone! Why won't you leave us alone? She's going to fucking kill us if we keep fucking up!
Ну так жестко материться, они переводят так, типа он вообще так не матерится совсем.
We're both fucked. The professor's gonna kill us. She's gonna tell them to send us away. I'm always mucking things up for her, and Roger's worse. He breaks everything. The professor's gonna send us both away. Can you get us a new valve? I'd let you use the professor's lab. Oh, it's brilliant.
Dr. Faraday's a woman. It never even occurred to me he'd be a woman. And she has houseboys.
Так, тебе теперь вентиль надо нарулить, да? Угу.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
Че ты поплачь, я газетку почитай. Так, ладно.
Did you bring a valve?
This is for you.
Oh, brilliant! Oh, this is perfect! Thank you! Oh, you've saved us. Look, go on in. The lab's brilliant. Roger will give you a hug. Maybe the professor can help you too.
Да, все живы, здоровы, слава богу. Спасибо.
Where's the sandwich? Roger! I asked for my sandwich 45 minutes. Still waiting for my sandwich.
Рецепт укола фенициллина.
I don't hear any James! Rogers! Stop fucking up James! Roger! Stop pole dancing and bring me up something to eat!
Ой, надо в этот снять противогаз.
Why have they locked up here? And why?
Why don't we speak Latin?
Because it's 1946 and the Romans left Britain in 450 AD.
I can't hear you.
Why do you want to speak Latin?
You always know what each word means when it comes out. Impedimenta, the baggage, impedimentorum, of the baggage, and impedimentis, to the baggage.
So it doesn't matter what order you say things?
Yes.
So long as you're talking about baggage.
What? No, Arthur, I'm talking about... Oh, fuck off.
Why are you learning Latin anyway? You still have trouble with English.
I can see it in my head. You make the words by sticking endings on them.
Well, that seems like an awful lot of effort.
When you learn German. When you learn
I don't want to learn German.
You just have to stick the right ending onto the word.
I don't want to learn German.
It's very good language. It has very strict rules.
Imagine my surprise.
Слушай, картофан, да нормально, что с ним будет? Тоже все хорошо. Совсовыч живее всех живых. Ой-ой-ой-ой, ой, братишка.
Should clear up soon, I imagine. Drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's going to be tediously slow going.
На, опять перегружен. Щекотушка. Да. Бомж бутылок насобирал уже. Так, ладно, оставлю тебе тут бутылочек. Да ладно. 5:25. Надо уже, короче, в сейф что-то поскладывать, реально не хватает места. Не, ну сковорода реально мощная тема. Тяжелая единственное, что. Все жалко выкидывать. Прибухнул малёха.
Your joy immediately.
Oh, hello. You're not James and Roger. Did the executive committee send you?
No, these chaps, they're trying to open the bridge to St. George.
What a coincidence. I can't open my own door either.
What do you mean? You're locked in? What did you do?
I told the executive committee I wasn't going to make any more spankers, or gates, or clever locks, or peepers, or jubilators. Those are all my designs, you know.
They can do that. And no, I don't work for them.
Ah, then you're rather brilliant to have got in, aren't you? Please, will you let me out?
How?
I don't suppose you see a large red button on that side that says, open the cage?
There is a button, but it doesn't say that.
Ugh, I was afraid of that. They don't trust those boys out there. Can't say I blame them. I can't trust them not to set themselves on fire. All right. Maybe you can still help me.
I was sort of hoping you could tell me how to fix the bridge to St. George.
I can. But not till I get out of here. So, I'll need a few things from you. Fair enough?
Sure.
Brilliant. I need a bucket full of motoline. According to the pressure control grid,
Может
there's
быть,
air in the
просто
pipes
стекло
here.
разбить.
That usually means a leak. Here, take this vacuum. You can keep it afterwards. I don't plan to be anywhere near here.
Кажется, меня разводят.
You take your joy immediately.
Больно.
You take your joy immediately. You take your joy immediately.
Так, опять меня куда-то отправили.
And it's reckless. Well, she's completely mad. It used to be you didn't have to make evil devices if you didn't want to. When did that change? It was rather brilliant of Faraday to discover motoline, wasn't it? Since we can't get petrol anymore. That was a time when we were rather clever. When did it all become such a mess?
Что-то мне опять нехорошо.
Handy little sucker. Have I got any power cells? I could fill them up too.
Конечно, всегда удобно, когда у тебя есть маленький сосальчик.
Drop some stuff off. You know the General, Sally? That's fantastic. I will gratefully accept your kind offer and not mention any awkwardness that happened 14 years ago. That would have saved a bit of fuss. I hope Dr. Faraday can fix the bridge to St. George. When did we put all these clever mouse traps on our bridges? And why?
your joy immediately.
Brilliant. Thank you. I didn't dare ask those idiots out there. They'd only set themselves on fire again.
What do you need it for?
I've been working on a wormhole device, you see. Well, don't you look puzzled? Spent science class mooning after a girl, did you? They said it was dangerous. Ha! Ridiculous. It's perfectly safe for the most part.
You have a device that makes, a portal of some kind?
The going in the hole bit works. Theoretically, I can come out a second hole on the other side of the river. I just need a few particular mechanical pieces. That's how I'm getting out. How are you getting out?
Oh, simple really. I just need to get to St. George, get a letter of transit, go to the parade and cross the Britannia Bridge without being arrested or shot full of joy by a doctor.
Excellent. Here, you'll need this device. I've marked the cars that have the parts I need. Well, off with you.
Да, теперь какие-то машины.
You take your joy immediately.
I hope this isn't too loud. I should have said, how have you been all these years, Sally? You ran off into the night with nothing, and now you're some sort of brilliant...
Караван.
Get your own bloody pump.
Ой-ой-ой. А где машины?
seem to be in the mood for a rational conversation, do they? Maybe I should just...
Просто забил меня. Так, ну ладно. Думаю, хватит пока. Пу-пу-пум.
I wonder if I'm actually alive at this point. Or is this, you know, hell?
Всем пока, счастья, здоровья, успехов. Да.